You are here because my concept of armor weight triggered something inside of you. You have started to realize that how you feel this heaviness, whether it's being the heaviest you've ever been physically or just this emotional or ancestral heaviness, it comes from somewhere, right? It doesn't feel normal. It doesn't feel like it's just what it used to feel like. Your body and your brain are playing tricks on you, and you just think, hold on, there's something more to this. Well, you are most welcome to the quickening. And this quickening promises to help you to feel lighter in just 3 days, to help you to begin the process of unarmoring. Now, what is this? What is this concept of armor weight, and where did it come from? So in my book, Unarmored, I talk about this process of armor weight, this emotional and physical and indeed ancestral weight that's not just on the body, but in the bones, in the cell, this sense of heaviness, stuckness, this sense of feeling so down on yourself. It's something that just is holding you back and making you feel stuck. So what I've found is that through researching and through going through my own periods of really dark and being in really dark places, is that midlife, the perimenopause to menopause stage, has some very interesting things going on during this time. From a complete rewiring of our brain to a complete metamorphosis of our own identities, as well as a spiritual reawakening. And what then led me to create the Wellness Alchemy Triquetra, where psychology, biology, and spirituality come together. A true mind, body, and spirit transformational mythology, and a process that we can follow to help us to release and shed that armor weight, but also to have a reawakened identity, to feel and answer who are we now, and also be able to regulate our nervous system. So if, like me, over the past 5 years, you have been living in complete and utter survival mode, your body is in constant bracing, hypervigilance, looking everywhere, stress, panic, anxiety are unfortunately the companions you bring with you every day. And now your body is feeling the tension, the aches, the strains, and the stress of carrying more weight than you really should. So if you are done with carrying that, more weight that you ever had, and not feeling like the universe has your back, then this is where we're going to begin the process of releasing that tension and stress, understanding how to break from that trauma response within the body, and also to begin to feel lighter, both through shedding and releasing of that armor weight, but also within yourself as you begin to work out what is not working, what is working, and who are you now at the end of all of this. So if you have been really interested in my concept of unarmoring, if this whole wellness alchemy triquetra has got you thinking, if you just don't feel like yourself anymore, if you hear yourself or notice yourself struggle with things that were easy and breezy before, but maybe have you now retiring to your bed or sending you into a tailspin or a rumination spin of that inner mean girl inside of your brain, just know it's not just you, it's actual science. Your brain rewiring, your body's biology changing, and you having an identity shift. So it's during this time that it's important for us to understand both the process of what's happening within our bodies, the biology, what's happening inside of our psychology, and also understanding the spiritual shift that's going inside of women and why meaning and purpose are more important than ever before. So with this quickening, over these next 3 days, we're going to go through a 3-part process of activation, regulation, and anchoring. And this is going to help you to feel lighter, to begin to come back to yourself, to understand the importance of nervous system regulation and what that does for consistency, our capacity, and our ability to follow through on things that are important to us, but also to anchor in these small wins and micro habits to ensure our success, to actually feel accomplished, to get that sense of the dopamine hit of actual success and reward from doing something that is important to us, building that inner promise, and begin the process of building self-esteem and self-sovereignty. So it's only a 10-minute practice every single day. It's only 3 days of your time, but we promise that at the end of this, you will begin to feel lighter within your body, more like you, and begin to notice where those bad habits are actually causing harm, adding to that weight and not making it easy for you to stay consistent, and the small little changes that you can do in both the psychological, in the somatic, and in the spiritual way. So we're going to start with day 1, activation, and I can't wait for you to experience the quickening. Now, just before I go, what I do want to say is, if you feel you need more help and support during this time, if going through this process you feel that you need a little bit more holding, a little bit more support, a little bit more guidance, then you can book your reawakening call with me. You can click on the button through here. This will help give you a more guided understanding of the process, give you a little bit more of a supportive exploration during this time, and know that there's somebody here supporting you as you release and shed this armor weight. So let's get started with day 1, activation.